Just got up. Just got up. I tried to return these yesterday, and today. I tried to return some seeds because I decided to go and purchase from somewhere else. So the seeds I purchased at Home Depot are going to be get my money back, returned, and I'll do that. Excuse me. I will do that to make certain that I keep track of my funds. Um, but we are getting down to the wire where I am starving to put something in the ground. Make me my own special soil mix. I love doing that. I like to make my own soil mix. Never have I ever purchased a soil mix made in a bag in a store. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Uh-huh. All right, Graham. Graham. Should have had my glasses because I know my glasses are put up right now. Because I wasn't gonna stay long. I just wanted to stop in and say hello and give you an update. Basically, a little of the same. Um, but my soil mix is what I'm going to do for my seedlings, and I'm going to do a very, very good soil mix because I have all the ingredients. I've had all the ingredients since last year. I purchased all my ingredients in bulk. And that's just what I do because little bags cost more. Over the long run, they cost more. Put your glasses on. Thank you, thank you. Um, but I make all the soil mix bulk so that I can add my my little special things to it to get everything started out running good. But I want you to try something this year if you could. If you're using those trays, they sell the trays um, at Walmart and all the other stores sell these trays that you put your plants in and you start everything. Instead of using that plastic lid, it has a plastic lid that goes over the top of it. You just basically set over the top of it. Disregard that. Put it in a plastic black bag and tie it up, and you'll see the results. And you'll never go back to that plastic hood again because the plastic hood has too many gaps around it. Even though you set it down, it's just too many gaps and allows for your temperature inside the container not to be consistent. So you tie it up in a plastic bag, put it on your heat mat, and check it in about 2 days, and you'll see most of your seedlings have already come up. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Hey, all, as they put in there. All right, then. All right. Yeah, so that's what's going on. Everything is everything. And some of you will be starting with the cups. Cups are no big deal. You take a sandwich bag. I can save my sandwich bag. I put them all in one bag. And what I like to do, what's happening for okay, is that I get the proper size bag like this here, and open it up, and I bring it down over the cup and zip it on both sides up to the cup size what I need. But you get the proper size bag, right on top of the cup, zip it from both sides, and have a cup will be in the middle. And what will happen is it will create a beautiful environment for your seedlings. I wish I had a cup here where I could demonstrate it for you, but I don't seem to see one. Okay, well, maybe next video, but you get the gist of it, and you create that environment. I remember these. I think the reason why I have these up here in my office is because I am going to start a few of my seeds, my corn seeds, to see how viable they actually are. Because their seeds that I saved from the corn, my peaches and cream, and peaches and cream basically is a hybrid, and it's not going to ever produce true to what the parent plant was. It's not going to do that. What it's going to do is produce corn. But I'm curious to see what kind of corn is it going to produce. And if it produces something that I like, and I say, okay, this is something I can live with, I'll keep reusing those seeds because I refuse to to keep going out buying corn seeds of something that that if I get a decent crop of corn from it, decent, I mean, really good corn, um, I would definitely keep on using it. I have seen some of the gardeners here that have been online here, and a lot of them are moving around. They have moved to other properties. It was a young lady, I think the bull some time back moved around, and there was two more other gentlemen I seen on here that that moved around, and and it's like this: like you take this soil, it takes it years for you to get it perfect the way you want it. It takes years. It really does. I mean, but if you had the resources where you could come in there and dump all the organic matter you want in the soil and just wait it out and use it a little bit and wait it out, but you just dump and dump and dump so you can get maybe a foot or two just all organic matter in your soil. If you could do that, that's just sweet. That is just sweet because you would have all of the biology in the soil that you want in their soil. And once soil gets like that, it's just you don't want to you try not to give it up if you can get it like that because um, you could almost throw seeds out of the window and once it hit the soil, it'll grow on its own. I had an incident like that this year past. I think I dropped some seeds and they were tomato seeds. I just dropped them, didn't know it. And when it came up, and I was working in the garden at the end of the season, the growing, the spring and summer growing season, I saw these beautiful, beautiful tomato plants all together, about six of them growing in a cluster. And it was just incredible that they didn't get any water from me. I didn't fertilize them. They just grew because the soil is rich in organic matter. So they had everything they need. They weren't over the hot summer, none of that. They were not fed, watered, and paid any attention at all. And they grew. And the reason why I'm talking about them because they grew some of the most beautiful um, tomato plants you ever want to see. Yeah, yeah, I've seen you working at times to make soil. I like to make my soil healthy too, and I started this fall because what I want to do is have everything already worked in by the spring and summer. But I go out there and I still see all of this organic matter that I chopped down still sitting on top, waiting for nature to work itself, work for the organic matter into the soil. Another thing I'm looking at is that I like to get me a lawnmower that has a bagging option, a bagger on the back of it. I could do that with my what we call it, my riding mower. But the problem with that is what will it cost to put a bag on that sucker? And so, I could do it, but I don't want to spend. I just don't want to spend $400 or $500 for a bagging option, and I'm not cutting that much grass. If I had a lawn mower that I could get for a little or nothing, yeah, I'll be able to go with that because all I want to do is be able to go into the area, uh, hit the grass, um, bring the grass back, put it around my plants as mulch, and also it will also act as two parts: mulch and it will act as fertilizer. There is nothing like being able to um, have a mower to bag up this grass quickly without you raking and raking. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to mow it nice and pretty, and take the grass and put it right there in the garden, right there, and really kind of right around the plants, so the plants will get that moisture and hold it in. It also get the nutrients from the grass. It also will get, as I said earlier, it'll keep the ground cool in the summer. Yeah, that's what you want. I take my weeds and I take my grass and I make them work for me. I don't have the view that most people have on weeds and say, "Oh, look at the disgusting plants. I just want to bag them up and get them out of here." I don't have that problem because that's like, I mean, this is all I'm doing is repurposing them. That's all I'm doing. So I saw a few in the back of Home Depot, a few lawnmowers that people, you know how people do the returns, and they do the returns because here's what they do. They go out and buy a $200 lawnmower with the bag in front wheel drive and everything. And they go get it and they go, "God darn it, I don't have the money for this. I got water bill, electric coming up, BG&E. I think what I'm going to do, I got the receipt. I'm going to take this back." And that's what they do. So they'll buy it, hold on to it for about a month or two, and they'll use it in their yard. And as the summer wanes on, grass grows less as it gets closer to the hot summer days. And they'll take that lawnmower back. They'll take that lawnmower back. And I'll come in there and look at it and go, "Okay, all right, check it out real good. This is a brand new lawnmower. Get it for about $70, $80, which is valued at 200. Go ahead and take it and change out the blades on it if they've been nicked up and everything. And if not, that's a win-win for me. I will change out the spark plug and go ahead and wham, put some fresh gas in it, bada boom, bada bang, and I'm out there cutting grass and bagging it up at the same time. And that's how you do that. All right, good people, this is the Morning Garden Show. We're going to get ready to get on out of here. Get ready to get out of here and get into something else. But thank you for tuning in. This is the Morning Garden Show. Remember to keep on growing. And remember, gardening season is right around the corner.